white supremacists, their methods are deceit and violence. That is what they use to ensure their power. The power of deception, of fooling people, and then when they can't fool them, they use direct violence to keep them in line. They break out the whip, or they break out the gun, or poisons, or whatever, and keep them back in line. Deceive them, and if you can't deceive them, then use brute force, until you can get them in line where you can talk to them again. And once you can talk to them again, then you start deceiving them again. So they go from deceit to direct violence, and then from direct violence back to deceit, or sometimes a combination of both. But these are the tools that they use. These are the methods, the basic strategies. So this also affects the minds of the people that they have conquered, the non-white people. So we do the same thing. We deceive each other, and we use direct violence against each other. Deception is indirect violence. So we'll use indirect violence, that's the deception, fooling each other, pulling little tricks on each other. And then we use direct violence because this is what we have been taught. This is what we get from our masters. We haven't been taught very much outside of that. And this is why we are the way that we are. So, codification is about what to do about it, counter-racist codification. And what to do about it, to simplify it, you just keep it nice and neat and straightforward. When black males are interacting with black females, there should be a worldwide understanding. First time, last time. This is a simple way to remember it. First time, last time. What does that mean? That means from the female, if that male hits you one time, strikes you willfully, deliberately, strikes you, knocks you down, does any kind of physical violence to you, first time, last time. Now, what does that mean? That means you don't hang around for the second time. First time is the last time. Even if you're under the same roof and you can't leave right away. But the understanding should be in his mind and in yours. See, this is all about getting understanding. Understanding between the two people. Understanding that when I hit you, that's an announcement. I'm never going to hit you again because you're not going to be around for me to hit you again because this so-called arrangement that we have is over forever. That is an announcement. That's that divorce action, you might say. We don't have an arrangement anymore. We don't have an understanding of any kind anymore. Even if you're under the same roof. We're just two strangers under the same roof. I mean, that lick has been passed. One time, that's all it takes. And this so-called relationship, this arrangement, whatever you call it, it is dead, and it's dead forever. There's no comeback. There's no second act. There's no making up. There's no item number 2 on the list. You no longer exist, and I no longer exist. That's the agreement that you should go in with. You shouldn't wait until things get hot and then try to figure out, well, how are we going to settle this? Am I going to hit you, or are you going to hit me, or what are we going to do from here? No, that should be ironclad. That should be like steel as a part of the black code. Black people among themselves should have that agreement. Honey, if I ever hit you, you know what that means, according to the code. That means we're through.